What is up, guys, and welcome to Documented Drive. In today's feature, we have a look at the 2024 Suzuki Fronx. The Fronx is the best and the latest in the crossover SUV segment, and in today's feature, we have a look at the Fronx in an in-depth fashion, get a look at some of the features both inside and out, as well as have an in-depth look around the vehicle. Before we get on with the video, I want to remind you guys that it is always a pleasure to hear from you. And if you haven't yet, do consider subscribing because there is a ton of content of this nature coming your way. And so, without further ado, let's unlock this bad boy and get to it. The paint finish in the Fronx is known as Grenadier Grey, and outside the vehicle features this beautiful blackened out 15-inch rims, which look quite beautiful and they contrast nicely with the vehicle's color. There are a couple of other colors available in this range, and this is just among the few. Front end of the vehicle, you see these daytime running lights, as well as these 3 spotlights here, which do act as the vehicle's headlights as well. Beautiful broad grille with the Suzuki logo ring. Now, although it's a modern vehicle, the Fronx doesn't actually feature the smart key access system as you would see with most vehicles. Rather, it uses the standard central locking with a blade key, like so. Black cloth interior, finished in this contrasting red along the side door panels, the dash, and the seats as well. You get 4 electric windows, the driver's side of which is automatic. Lock and unlock, that's your mirror toggles, electric mirror toggles, and that's your child lock. Hop inside the Fronx, close the door. Inside, the Fronx has a very basic but beautiful finish of the interior. You get this nice steering wheel here. It's finished in what seems to be a carbon leather, not necessarily real leather. However, it does have a very good feel when you touch it. You get these bolsters at the 10 and 2 position right here, and the Suzuki logo ring very prominent. The airbag cover is finished in plastic, and you get some controls both on the left and the right. That's the volume control, and that is the cruise control button. Beautiful piano veneer finish with a slight flat base. That's a plastic finish right there. You get these controls of the phone right here. The instrument cluster is an analog setup, which when you put the vehicle on has got an LCD in the middle. By the way, the vehicle does require for you to put the key in the ignition, like so. One turn puts the vehicle on accessories. A second turn will put the vehicle on. The middle screen, as you can see, shows some of your important information like your petrol level, your battery level, the gear which you're in, which in this instance is currently in park. If we shift over to the left of the vehicle, we see this screen right here. Beautiful LCD touchscreen which features your basic features like your radio, your navigation, as well as your reverse camera, but we'll come back to it in just a second. We're going to move a little bit further down to climate control events hazard light button. This is a carbon fiber like finish which is actually very beautiful when you look at it. Further down, you find this small LCD display which displays the vehicle's current temperature as well as what zone the air is being filtered into. Further down are the controls, the actual controls of the system. 2 front cup holders, and that's a little storage cubby there. Automatic transmission, 5-speed automatic transmission. Mechanical handbrake. Center console, which is actually adaptable to be a center armrest, which is also movable back and forth, as you can see. Open and close. As you open it, you reveal a bit of a storage there. You can store little items in there. Overhead, the vehicle does have a manual dimming rear view mirror. Quite a basic vehicle this, but I must say it does the job just fine. This is your interior illumination, which you just put on by pressing like so. Motion sensors. That's the sun visors. Move on to this side, you get the passenger sun visor with the vanity mirror right there. A bit further down into the dash, you find that there's a contrasting red, rather burgundy and a black finish with this nice hard plastic silver finish here with a nice brown. Quite a band of colors, I must say, going on here, but when you look at it, it actually makes for a nice aesthetic. A little cubby hole there with the vehicle's user manual. Beautiful cloth seats, which have got this beautiful side bolsters here. The cloth is burgundy as well as black, makes for a beautiful contrast. The burgundy continues into the door panels as well as the dashboard right here. Shifting our attention into this center screen, this screen actually feeds the vehicle's reverse camera. Now, to put the vehicle in reverse, you would essentially put your foot on the brake like I'm doing right now. You would press the shift stick to unlock and pull it back. The vehicle is immediately in reverse, and you can see the camera is activated. Put the vehicle back in park, turn the camera off. This is a very simple, no-nonsense interior, which has actually contributed to the car's value of just over $300,000. And now we're going to check out the rear seat of the Fronx. Being a crossover SUV, the Fronx does have a good amount of head and legroom. The same treatment as in the front continues in the side door panels as well as the seats here. Hard plastic, burgundy cloth. You get that window control, the door handle, lock unlock pin there. You get a bit of a storage for your drinks. That's a speaker. And we're gonna hop right in. Now, the main feature or the main character you want to look at as far as the Fronx is concerned is seating room, especially for the rear occupants. Now, I've got this seat pushed all the way back, but be that as it may, I still have quite a bit of room. I still have quite a bit of leg room. Not sufficient, but it is still ample for me to move about. And I must say, the vehicle is quite spacious. Interestingly enough, the front passenger seat has got this pocket here, and the driver's seat does not. Interesting. It would be interesting to find out as to why. You get these two air vents here for the rear passengers, as well as a little toggle to open and close them, 2 USB charging points, a little bit of storage there for your little items. And then as we move over here, you find that the treatment in terms of the cloth contrasting colors continues here. The center does not have the fold open armrest or the cup holders, so passengers at the rear make use of those cup holders on each of these two doors. But space is quite plentiful though. From here, we're going to check out the boot, shall we? At this point, it's very important to remember that the Fronx is actually a budget crossover vehicle. It's not meant to be luxurious, rather it's meant to be functional. Open the boot. Very, very spacious boot, very deeply welled to store all your bags, all your days, weeks' groceries. The rear seats actually fold in a 60-40 fashion to actually increase that boot space, and you can actually remove this little privacy shade cover right here to actually increase space and make best use of the vehicle. From the perspective of functionality, the Fronx is very spacious, and it actually can be used for more than just carrying bags and stuff, because this vehicle is extremely functional. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the review of the 2024 Suzuki Fronx. Do stay tuned for more videos, as I've got a ton more coming. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody.